Welcome into Lumbee Guarantee Bank Court. Chris Clayton with you here on UNCP Sports Network. It's Braves Volleyball here on a Friday evening. Peach Belt play begins here tonight as the Braves have a tough matchup to start things off as they take on the Augusta Jaguars. It's going to be a big challenge here in this one for UNCP as Augusta enters this contest 11-3 on the season, and the Braves sitting at 3-9. Been a long time since UNCP has taken the court. Right at about 3 weeks, Hurricane Florence threw a wrench in the Braves season, as it did for a lot of UNCP sports. And the same goes for head coach Ellen McGill and the Braves volleyball squad. They are trying to get back on track here at home in front of their home fans. Should be an interesting game, and what a way to start things off. As I mentioned, Augusta, an excellent team. This is a team last year that was, or this year I should say, was picked to finish third in the Peach Belt Conference. Right now they are 1-1 in PBC play. Again, this is the conference opener for the UNCP Braves. Player to watch in this one will be Mckenzie Beck, the setter for the Jaguars. She is possibly the best setter in the conference. First team all-conference. She actually led the entire nation in triple doubles last year with 12 triple doubles. That is an elite mark for anyone. So I mentioned she's a setter, but she's dangerous in basically every facet of the game. The 5'10" senior out of Phoenix, Arizona, coming out of Glendale Community College. Here we go, UNCP with their 6 out on the floor, ready to get things going. It's Bailey Jones, Breanna Warren, Shannon Skrid, Akia Jones, Ashley Caesar, and Kayla Crowder out on the floor. And now Warren heads to the bench, and in for her now is Anna Hines. So here we go, just about set to get things going on the UNCP Sports Network. Thanks for spending your Friday evening here with us. Excited to get back onto the volleyball court for some action. We've had this hiatus, all of us had, thanks to the storm. It's Augusta on serve first, line drive, handled by the Braves. Hammer by Caesar's blocked back and eventually onto the floor. So Augusta gets the block to start things off. They take an early lead. It's 1-0 here in set number 1. It's Cherokee Brian Garmos on serve, this junior for Augusta. There's a swing from Crowder, handled by the Jaguars. Swing and a kill for Savannah Gonzalez. Senior outside hitter, 6'1", out of Kennesaw, Georgia, hammers it down. It's 2-0 Augusta. Last match was September 11th for UNCP. 3-0 loss. 3 sets to none, a sweep there. Mount Olive took down the Braves. Wow, what a nice dig, diving to her right. It was Holland Martin, the sophomore for Augusta, and it turns into a point. How about that? The sophomore libero, a diving play to keep the ball alive, and the Jaguars take advantage. It's 3-0 Augusta over UNCP. Again, it's Brian Garmos on serve. Mishandled a bit there by UNCP. End up with a solid swing for Akia Jones. Brian Garmos set up right down the middle, a swing and a kill for Jessica Hedrick. 4-0 Augusta early. What a start here for the Jaguars. That was the junior Hedrick. Again, the middle blocker, 6'2", going downhill. 328 hitting percentage this year for Hedrick. That mark is 5th in the entire Peach Belt. There's a point for UNCP. The Braves break the early drought, and now it's 4-1 here in set 1. Crowder checks out. And in for her is Raven Oates, who's on serve. Another hammer and a kill for Gonzalez. So much size in the middle of the court, especially in the middle blocker position for Augusta. This is a team with high hopes this year. Again, already 11-3 on the season. An experienced team with a lot of talent back from last year's squad. They went 18-15. There's Akia Jones with a hammer and a kill for UNCP. It's 5-2 in set 1. Jones has been fantastic this year, the senior. Shaken up with an ankle injury right before the break, if you will, from the Hurricane. And she's been great this year. Team high 113 kills. There's a free ball onto Augusta's side. Ryan Garmo sets up a swing from Frazier down to the floor. A kill for the Jaguars. It's 6-2 Augusta. But again, on the subject of Akia Jones this year for UNCP, she averaging just a tad under 3 kills per set, which is 8th in the Peach Belt Conference. Jones, the back set for Warren on the slide, handled by Augusta. Free ball now to the UNCP side. Hines, Jones, Akia Jones. Wow, Holland Martin, another nice dig. There's a swing far side from Mckenzie Beck, handled by the Braves. Akia Jones, a little off speed, finds the floor at 6-3. Nice start for Akia Jones. Brought her name up, and she's following through, showing out here in front of her home fans. There's Tallier on serve, and it's a error right into the net. 7-3 Augusta now leads in set 1. So it was side out for Augusta thanks to the service error. There's Beck on serve, too much on it. And it's another service error back-to-back. Augusta gets their own. It's 7-4. The Jaguars lead, though, in the first set. Exciting day tomorrow. We'll talk about that here as the broadcast progresses. This is a great way to kickstart a big weekend to kind of get ourselves back into the fall sports schedule. Hurricane Florence really kind of threw everybody out of rhythm. Good to be back. Warren goes for the corner and can't hit the line. Just missed it. A good effort there from Breanna Warren, the freshman, going aggressive. Couldn't get that diagonal shot to find the floor. So it's 8-4 Augusta leads. Serve it across. Wow. Nathalia Guavia there, the senior, with a big swing. Kind of grunted there as she hammered that one across. Here's Beck with the back set for a slide and a big shot from Chloe Allen, handled by the Braves. Kayla Crowder with a swing and a kill. Right into the block and out of play. A sophomore outside hitter out of Chesterfield, Virginia. Making her 7th start of the season this year. 8-5 Augusta leads here in set 1. There's Anna Hines on serve. Bailey Jones far side for Crowder, just able to keep it in play. Nice shot down the line. Left-hand swing from Bolton. Dug out by the Braves, but it goes out of play. Good effort by UNCP, but a big swing and a kill for Augusta, who leads now 9-5 in set 1. Augusta hitting .500. Great start for them early on here. They also have a block. And there's an ace. Braves struggle with the return. And it's 10-5 Augusta leads. Scrid, Jones, Crowder. Dug out by the Jaguars. There's a set right down the middle, left-hand swing for Guvia, handled by the Braves. Now Caesar with a swing, tap back, a free ball on the Braves side. Jones to Crowder, her swing is dug out. Left-hand swing, Bolton, dug out by Hines. Bailey Jones for Crowder. Off block, back to the Braves side. Hines, Crowder again, off speed high in the air. Bopping around, here's the pass and the little tip over the top by Gonzalez, and it finds the floor beautifully. How about Savannah Gonzalez, 6'1", rose up, looked like she was gonna bludgeon the ball, but she just taps it and finds the floor with a little finesse. 11-5 Jaguars. Bailey Jones for Caesar, quick dump across, and it doesn't find the line. 12-5. Well, it's happened a few times now. UNCP being aggressive, but struggling a bit. 12-5 is the score here in set 1. What a start for Savannah Gonzalez. Not only does she have 3 kills, also 3 digs for her. It's Jessica Hedrick also with a couple of kills and a block. And a block for Alyssa Frazier and Blair Bolton there for Augusta, playing well. On the Braves side, you got to give Akia Jones credit. She's hitting .500 with 3 kills thus far. Next best, Kayla Crowder has a kill. She's hitting .143, but also has a dig. So Braves hitting .105, trying to obviously improve that percentage as it progresses. But I think one of the big concerns for UNCP is how are you going to stop Augusta's size at the nets? They are coming downhill and coming downhill hard. And the Braves are having some issues as Augusta's hitting .467, one of the best teams in the Peach Belt Conference. Still early though, 12-5 Augusta in set number 1 in this Peach Belt Conference opener on the UNCP Sports Network. Official calls time. Quick discussion there at the scores table. And we're good to go. Chloe Allen on serve. Hines, high in the air down the middle. Swing for Skrid. Oh, wow, nice diving dig by Guvia. Now it's a swing near side for Gonzalez. That'll be a kill. Good effort by Hines. Punched it in the air. But Gonzalez had too much on it, this senior. Again, 4th kill for her. 13-5, Jaguars. Allen. Service error. Right into the nets. Give the point back to the Braves. That's the 2nd service error now for Augusta. 1 for UNCP so far. If you can nitpick, that's been Augusta's Achilles heel so far. 13-6. Braves looking to bounce back here with Bailey Jones on serve. Beck backs at Bolton. Dug out well by Jones. Hines from the attack line. Akia Jones. Dug out by Beck. Martin backs at Gonzalez. Jones keeps it in the air. Hines backs it high near to Crowder. Little tap across. Beck back set near side to Gonzalez. Was it off the block? It was not. Goes straight out of play. Point UNCP. It's 13-7. Well, Gonzalez tried to avoid the wall that UNCP had formed at the net. And she did, but also couldn't find the line. That's back-to-back points now for the Braves. Bailey Jones, right-hand slap across. It's Guvia. It goes to Bolton. Mishandled there by the Jaguars, so it's a free ball to UNCP side. Crowder's swing, dug out by Martin high in the air. Way back, a swing by Guvia goes right into the nets. She probably should have tried to free ball that across, but she still tried to slam that one to the UNCP side. It goes right into the net. So 3 points in a row for the Braves. It's 13-8 Augusta. Swing down the middle, kept alive by UNCP. Crowder, dug out by Guvia, nice play. Here's Beck, the all-conference performer, to Bolton. Dug out by Jones. Hines. Akia Jones off the block, kept alive by Martin. Overpass, hammered down by Akia Jones. Jones is a force. What a match she's having. 4 kills for the senior. UNCP fans making some noise as it's a 4-0 run now for the Braves. 13-9. Augusta still on top. Gonzalez, block back. Martin keeps it in the air. Nice play by the sophomore. Bolton didn't expect that one. It's a free ball to UNCP side. Bailey Jones, Crowder, down to the floor. 5 in a row, UNCP. Braves playing together and looking fluid. The most confident they've looked certainly tonight. Starting to feel it. 5 points in a row. Gonzalez off the block. No. It went straight out of play. Point UNCP, and it's 13-11. My mistake. It's 6 in a row now for the Braves. Thought that went off the block, but it went straight down to the floor. Beck. Gonzalez off speed. Nice diving play by Jones. Crowder from the attack line. A little bit of finesse, so here's a chance, but a miscommunication. A point for UNCP. 7 in a row. It's 13-12. What a bounce back for the Braves. Rough start. They were down 4-0 and then 13-5. All of a sudden the Braves are within 1 here in the first set. Gonzalez, 2-hand push, kept alive by Crowder. Bailey Jones to Akia Jones. Free ball. Beck. Gonzalez. Nice play on the run from Skrid to keep the ball alive. Crowder with the heel of her hand. Diving play by Martin to Gonzalez. Hines with a nice dig, one of the top diggers in the Peach Belt Conference. And a 2-hit violation on UNCP. So good effort there by the Braves, but Augusta finally gets the side out. It's 14-12 Jaguars. 7 points in a row for UNCP. What a run. And now they're right back in it here in the first set. Ryan Garmos on the serve. Swing for Crowder, block back. Jones pops it in the air. Hines, Akia Jones, flat-footed swing. Gonzalez, Martin. It's going to have to be free-balled over. Oh, they let it hit the floor. UNCP takes the point. It's 14-13. Augusta making the long trip here. Looks a little bit out of sorts in the first set. Oates, line drive serve. Ryan Garmos dumps it across. Pancake, no. Did it hit the floor? It did. Good effort by Hines. Thought she kept that one alive there with the left-hand pancake. But the official, with kind of a late call, strolled onto the court and said, no, that hit the floor. But again, Hines almost pulled a fast one. 15-13 Augusta. Jones, Akia Jones, off speed, popped in the air by Gonzalez. Beck with a swing, down to the floor. There's Mckenzie Beck, her first kill. The senior, one of the certainly best setters in the conference. Probably one of the best players in the entire Southeast region. Oates high in the air to Skrid. On the move, gets a kill. A little bit of a miss hit initially between Hines and Oates, and then Skrid moving to her right, slams it with the right hand off the block and down to the floor to get a kill. 16-14 is the score here in set one in favor of Augusta. Hammered down by the Jaguars. That was Alyssa Frazier, the sophomore. 17-14 Augusta. Holland Martin, her first opportunity to serve. Had some excellent defensive plays as the libero tonight. Bailey Jones right at the net on the slide. There's a kill for Breanna Warren, the freshman. Beautifully executed play, and it's 17-15. Breanna Warren, 6'1" freshman, has been impressive this year out of Porter Ridge High School in Indian Trail, North Carolina. Making her 9th match appearance this year. She leads the team in blocks, that time a kill. Warren again, kept in the air by Brian Garmos. Martin, Beck, dug out by Hines. A ball approaching the bleachers, off the basket, down to the floor. And it's a point for the Jaguars, 18-15. UNCP had a read on it, but again, it hit the basketball hoop that is extended, of course, towards the ceiling in a suspended position. They hit the basket and hit the floor. There's Warren with a swing and a kill. Again on the slide. Breanna Warren makes it 18-16. Warren making an impact. Second kill of the match. Braves kind of evening things up in the stats category of things. They're hitting 194. That time it's a service error. Augusta gets the point. It's 19-16 Jaguars in set one. But Augusta hitting 222, UNCP at 194. At the timeout when things were at 12-5, Braves were right at 100 and Augusta was at 467. So things have really tightened up since that point. Beck to Bolton, left-hand swing, block back, and someone was in the net. It was UNCP. Was it Bailey Jones? I believe it was Bailey Jones that was called for being in the net. Regardless, Augusta gets the point. Tough break for the Braves as that ball found the floor. But it's 20-16 Augusta here in set one. Senior Gueva on serve. Hammers it across, my goodness. Line drive shot. Swing for Crowder, block back but out of play. 2017 UNCP. Crowder with her third kill. Tell you what, she's been I don't mean this in a demeaning way, but kind of a surprise, a pleasant surprise this year for UNCP. Didn't get a lot of playing time early in the season. Now she's in her 7th start of the year and really playing well. Second on the team in terms of kills per set. It's a point for the Jaguars. It's 21-17 here in set one. Tallier to keep that ball alive. Crowder will have to free ball it across. Allen, Beck, Bolton. Block back off the shoulder of Beck to the Braves side. There's Crowder. Flips off the net, finds the floor. Oh, it's called out of play. Point Augusta. Thought that one found the line. Close play, but no argument from the Braves. 22-17 Augusta. Tallier diving to her left there to keep that serve alive. Big swing from Crowder over the back line. Point for Augusta. It's 23-17. Braves are questioning that call, but we have a pretty good angle up here. Looked like it was over the line. Close play, though, certainly. 23-17. UNCP starting to feel the pressure in this first set. Too much on that serve. It's an error from Allen, and UNCP gets an important side out. It's 23-18. Haley Jones to serve it across. 3 service errors now on Augusta. Beck tips it to the UNCP side. She was in the nets. She reached over the top of it, and so the Braves get the points, 23-19. Beck did everything in her power to give her team an opportunity there, but she just stretched back over the top of the net. And it's 23-19. Got a little perspiration on the floor. Cleaned up by Guvia. Served across by Bailey Jones. Beck to Gonzalez. Finds the floor. A lot of juice on that one. It might have gone off the block as well. Hines tried to pick up a dig. Couldn't get under it. It's 24-19. Augusta with set point right here. Cherokee Brian Garmos bludgeons it across. Wow, knuckleball, line drive, ace. And Augusta takes set one, 25-19. Whew. That sucker dips down. What a serve by Brian Garmos. She gets congratulations from her team, and it gets the Jaguars a first set victory. All right, that does it for set one. Let's head to a break. When we return, set number 2 on the way next. Peach Belt opener. Augusta takes set 1 here on the UNCP Sports Network.
Adidas is the official apparel sponsor for all 16 of UNC Pembroke varsity athletic teams. Adidas provides some of the most innovative products in the shoe and apparel industry and is one of the most recognizable brands worldwide. We thank Adidas for all its support in offering UNC Pembroke the best for its student athletes. Go Braves!
Lumbee River Electric Membership Corporation belongs to the members it serves. That means their members have a say in how their co-op is run. And with members in charge, you can feel confident that the decisions made are in your best interest and the best interest of your community. Doesn't that sound good? Members know they can trust LREMC because it was created not to make profits, but to deliver on this promise, providing safe, reliable, and affordable electricity. 4 values are the foundation of LREMC's service to its members: innovation, commitment to community, accountability, and integrity. These values represent the cooperative difference and how their co-op earns the trust of members every day.
All right, we're back here on the UNCP Sports Network. It is the Braves and the Jaguars of Augusta doing battle to start off Peach Belt play for UNCP Volleyball. Thanks for joining us. Chris Clayton here with you. Sam Jelinek, our director and producer tonight. Thanks to Josh Reed, who's on camera. It was a set 1 that featured a really sluggish start for UNCP. Haven't played a match since September 11th, so it's a little bit understandable that you'd see them a little bit rusty early. They certainly were. They were down 4-0, and they got down 12-5. And then a timeout was taken. After the timeout, it was 13-5, and then boom, 7-0 run for UNCP to make it 13-12. And Augusta just kind of edged their way to a first set victory. I think the Braves probably feeling pretty optimistic. They're saying if we don't start off so bad there in that first set, we feel like we played pretty well, and they absolutely did. Augusta hit 244 overall in that first set. They started off hitting 467 through the first half of that set. And the Braves ended up hitting 150 there in set number 1. On the one hand, I was saying, one of the Achilles heel for Augusta has been their service errors. They have 3 of them. They also have 2 service aces. So on that same coin, they've been aggressive. And the serve's paying off there for Augusta. No one with a big advantage in terms of block. Only 1 block so far for Augusta. That was by Mckenzie Beck and Jessica Hedrick. No blocks yet for the Braves, who have struggled in that statistical category thus far this season. Well, both teams set to go out on the floor for UNCP. It'll be Warren, Scrid, Hines, Caesar, Akia Jones. Actually, Warren will leave the floor. Kayla Crowder, Bailey Jones on the floor here for the Braves. And over on Augusta's side, it's Martin, Allen, Beck, Guvia, Bolton, Beck, and Gonzalez. So here we go. Set 2 on the way. Augusta took set 1, 25-19. We start off this second set with Bailey Jones on serve. Martin, Beck, Allen. Wow, dug out well on a nice attempt by Scrid. But it goes out of play and careens into the bleachers. Good effort, though, by Scrid. Quick reaction there, trying to keep that ball in play. Just couldn't get the job done. Here's Allen with the right-hand slap across. Bailey Jones. Crowder. Dug out by Guvia. Beck. Kind of a low pass set to her teammate, so it's a free ball to UNCP side. They have to free ball it back. Gonzalez. Block back. Caesar and Jones. And the Braves go up 1-0 here, or it's a 1-1 rather here in the second set. Caesar's fired up about that rejection. Might give her an individual block there on that one. First block of the match for UNCP so far. That was it. Assisted block there given officially for Jones and Caesar. Scrid, too much on it. That one sailed on her. 2-1 Augusta here in second set. Augusta Jaguars led by Sharon Quarles. Excellent head coach. She's in her 10th year at the helm. Augusta's had unprecedented success under her. First NCAA tournament appearance in school history back in 2014. Kept alive there by Bailey Jones. And here's Akia Jones. Off the block, picks up the kill. Jones with her 5th kill of the match. And it's 2-2 in set 2. Now it's Caesar on serve. Redshirt freshman out of Liberty, North Carolina. 5'11". She was at Hofstra last year, redshirted. A little side spin there on that serve. Here's a swing and a block back. Warren and Akia Jones. Rejected. 3-2 UNCP. It was Hedrick, 6'2", coming right down the middle, and the Braves hit the swat. Brian Garmos set up for Gonzalez. Blocked again! The Braves, I mentioned, coming into this set with no blocks. They have 3 blocks now here in set number 2 alone, and it's just 4-2. Akia Jones involved in all the blocks so far. She's also at 5 kills. What a match for the senior so far. Brian Garmos backs that attack line swing for Guvia. Dug out by Oates. Bailey Jones to Akia Jones. Off the block. 5-2 UNCP. Akia Jones is taking over. 6 kills, 3 blocks, and a couple digs. The senior is fresh, coming out of the break from Florence. Brian Garmos to Gonzalez. That'll be a kill. Oates did a nice job there trying to keep it alive. Just didn't bounce the way UNCP needed. Goes out of play into the scorer's table, and it's 5-3 Braves in set number 2. Oates, Jones, Warren on the slide. Blocked but out of play. 6-3 UNCP. Well, I mentioned it there coming into this set. The Braves probably feeling pretty good when you consider that in set 1, they got off to a, really frankly, a bad start. They're down 4-0, then 12-5. And ever since then, they've played well, and that includes this second set, in which they're up 6-3. Warren a kill! 7-3 Braves. Breanna Warren with 4 kills. Braves hitting .500 here in this second set. Warren again. 5 kills for Breanna Warren. The Braves are feeling it up 8-3 in set 2. Timeout Augusta. What a run for UNCP. Coming alive. It started defensively with the block early in this set. And now the offense coming alive. And Augusta is having to regroup as the Braves have taken control of this second set. Now, overall, Augusta did take set 1, but give UNCP credit here at home. 3 unanswered points and in full control of this second set. Now, it's part of the issue really this season overall. The Braves have certainly shown glimpses like we're seeing now. They've just been a little bit inconsistent. That's contributed to the 3-9 record. Trying to find that consistency. So we'll see if they can find that here, not only this match, but as they get into Peach Belt Conference play, of course. Head coach Ellen McGill talked about kind of how the team handled this awkward break from Hurricane Florence. They weren't able to practice together for 2 weeks. She said, we think it's a positive. We should be the freshest team in the Peach Belt Conference. And the Braves certainly do look fresh, but that time a service error. 8-4. Braves still on top in this second set. Back on serve, Holland Martin for Augusta. There's an error on the other side. Both teams struggling a bit on serve. 9-4 UNCP. Shannon Scrid to serve it over. Slaps it across. Brian Garmos. Back set. Beck, swing, and a kill off the block. Great athlete is Mckenzie Beck. She kind of glides around. Really leaves her feet so quickly. 5'10", the ability to play as an outside hitter, a setter, libero. She's an all-around force, but it's another kill for UNCP. 10-5 Braves in the second set. As Breanna Warren again with a kill. 6 kills now for Breanna Warren. She's hitting .556 to go with 2 blocks. Hines serves it over. Beck, Allen, too far. Point Braves. 10-5, 11-5 rather. There's Beck. She was in the net again. Oh no, the Braves are in the net, excuse me. So it's 11-6, UNCP still on top of the second set. And now it's Scuvia, the senior libero out of Brazil, to serve across. Started at Barton Community College. Nice line drive serve and overpass. Blocked down to the floor. A joust between Gonzalez and Jones, won by Bailey Jones. Point for UNCP, it's 12-6. As Bailey Jones slaps it over. Beck, Gonzalez, blocked back, popped in the air though. Another swing and a block. Caesar and Akia Jones. A block has come alive for the Braves. 13-6 UNCP with 5 blocks in this second set alone. What a turnaround. There's a return error, an ace for UNCP. It's 14-6. Another timeout taken by Coach Quarles for Augusta. Braves are in control now. How about the defensive turnaround for UNCP? 5 blocks I mentioned this set. Augusta is hitting -133 this set after hitting 244 in set 1. In fact, through the first half of set 1, they were hitting over 400. Really wild turnaround for UNCP. Not only do the Braves look a lot more confident and fluid, but Augusta looking a little bit out of sorts here. UNCP has certainly sent a message that they're not going to go down lightly. And they're in prime position here to get a win here in Peach Belt play. We shall see. They are down 1-0 as UNCP, but the Braves are in control in this second set. Currently on a 3-0 scoring run, up 14-6. And they are hitting 600 this set with 5 blocks to boot. Again, if you're just joining us, Augusta 11-3 on the year, 1-1 in Peach Belt play. Jaguars lost at Georgia College in a PBC match on Tuesday. UNCP with a point again, it's 15-6. Braves 3-9 on the year, but it's a fresh slate after the break from Florence and entering conference play. Nice play by Kayla Crowder to keep the ball alive, but Jaguars with a chance. Gonzalez off speed, punched in the air by Bailey Jones. Hines, Crowder from the attack line. Dug out well by Guvia. Beck, off speed, Allen, down to the floor. Wow, what a point. Both sides making some fantastic plays. That's one of those that neither side's feeling too bad about themselves. That's a heck of an effort. 15-7 UNCP leads in set 2. Allen. Bailey Jones, Caesar, kept alive by Guvia. Beck, Bolton left hand, hammer. Goodness, a laser shot that finds the floor over the shoulder of Hines. 15-8. Allen serves it across. Scrid, miss hit and an ace for Chloe Allen. A sophomore middle hitter out of Richmond Hill, Georgia. He's been an excellent force on the block this year. Just over a block per set, 3rd in the conference, but Allen now on serve with an ace. Again, 15-9 Braves in set number 2. Here's Allen. Scrid, Bailey Jones. Akia Jones, kept in the air by Allen, almost hits the basketball hoop, popped in the air. Allen again, free ball of the UNCP side. Caesar, off the block, a kill. Bailey Jones setting it up beautifully. Jones playing well. She's got 12 assists, and it's 16-9 here in the second set. Oates on serve. Beck to Gonzalez, kept in the air, and it's, or Hedrick rather, excuse me. Hedrick gets the kill. Slammed it down, found the pocket in the defense, and it's 16-10. Cherokee Brian Garmos again on serve. UNCP looking to maintain this lead, shut the door in the second set. Bailey Jones to Caesar, block back. Wow, that one went rocketing back towards the back line. That was Hedrick and Gonzalez on the rejection, and it's 16-11 in set 2. Feel Augusta kind of chipping away, coming back in the second set. Braves got to shut the door. Bailey Jones, back set far side, Akia Jones. Missed the block, just a miss hit. Point Augusta at 16-12. Ryan Garmos serves it over from the attack line. Scrid the swing, kept up by Martin. Beck off speed. Hines keeps it alive. Akia Jones, dug out by Guvia, high in the air. Beck again off speed. Hines makes a diving play to keep it alive. Scrid punches it over. Guvia, Beck, swing, dug out by Bailey Jones. Hines, Akia Jones, block back. Scrid, Jones, Scrid again. Blocked and out of play. Wow. What a point. 17-12 UNCP. Breanna Warren checks in for Hines. The swing for Gonzalez, or Hedrick rather, on the slide, reaches the floor. And Hedrick, the junior, heck of a player. Real force there right around the net. Leads the Peach Belt in blocks per set, 1.09. And when she gets an opportunity on a swing, it's hard to handle. Akia Jones, same could be said about her. Slams it down. She has 7 kills, leads all in that category. 18-13 UNCP in set 2. On serve, Hannah Tellier, the freshman. Ryan Garmos back set. Big swing there for Hedrick. Kept alive by UNCP, a joust at the net. I heard a whistle. It's an inadvertent whistle. Yep, an inadvertent whistle there from the official. So we will reset it. And Tellier again on serve, the freshman out of Norfolk, Georgia. That's an ace. Couple service errors earlier from Tellier, and that time she's fired up, picking up the ace. 19-13 Braves. Martin, Brian Gormas, and slammed down by Beck. Did it find the line? It did. Point for Augusta. 19-14. UNCP leads in set 2. Serving across Martin. Line drive, that's an error. Right into the net. She puts her hands over her mouth. She can't believe it. Maybe she's just frustrated with herself, but Braves take the point. 20-14 in set 2. Scrid on serve. Ryan Garmos back set. Beck through the block. Tellier kept in the air. Crowder. Martin digs it out. Ryan Garmos dumps it over. Hines is there to handle it. Quick tip. Warren blocked back down to the floor. Well done there by Augusta. 20-15 UNCP in set 2. Here's Mckenzie Beck. First team all-conference and all-region last year. Ace. 20-16. Well, the Braves reached that all-important 20-point plateau in this second set, but Augusta is not the type of team that's easy to put away. Jaguars looking to make a run. Bailey Jones to Crowder. Pushes it over, finds the back line. What a play by Crowder. 21-16. Crowder with a push across. Thought she put too much on it. Turns out it was perfectly placed. Here's Beck. Punched across, dug out by Scrid. Bailey Jones to Crowder. Wow, left hand awkward slap, and it's a lift. So it's a point for Augusta. 21-17 here in set 2. Back to Gouveia here to serve it across, the senior. A heck of a server. She's second in the Peach Belt in aces per set and total service aces. And there's an absolute shot that UNCP is able to handle. Too much on it, point Augusta. Misses the back line by just a few inches. 21-18 UNCP in set 2. You feel the nerves a little bit for the Braves. Gotta put their foot down. Tough though with Gouveia, the lefty on serve. That's an error. She goes aggressive on serve, pays the price that time. 6th service error for Augusta. 22-18 UNCP in the second set. Bailey Jones. Beck. Allen gets a kill. Coming down the middle. What an athlete she is. Chloe Allen is 5'9", so on paper you're thinking, all right, isn't that much of a force around the net? Well, she is, because she's got some serious bounce. she can leave her feet quickly. 22-19. Dumped over by Jones, and Beck's able to handle it. Now a swing for Gonzalez. Akia Jones swing and a kill. What a match for Akia Jones, her 8th kill, and it's 23-19 UNCP in the second set. Beck. Gonzalez dug out by Hines. And it's a whistle and a 2-hit violation. So 23-20 now in the second set. UNCP still in control. You get the feeling Augusta has certainly looked playing a lot more confident here the last few points, but Braves are still in control of this second set. Brian Garmo serves it. Uh-oh, an overpass, and the Braves are in the nets. Bailey Jones in the net, 23-21. Timeout taken by Coach McGill for UNCP. The Jaguars, that's part of their experience that's showing here. Augusta unfazed by the deficit. And now are within 2. I mean, it's still obviously UNCP set to lose, but you get the feeling here the Jaguars were never that frazzled. Obviously, they took set 1, and then in set 2, even when they went down big, they're just chipping away, and they find themselves in a prime position to make a little comeback here down the stretch. So we'll see if UNCP can close the door here in this set 2. Chris Clayton with you here on the UNCP Sports Network. Augusta another point. Point given to the Jaguars. 23-all here in set number 2. All here in the second set. Here's a swing from Skrid. And, oh, point given to Augusta. Braves were in the net. Augusta making a run. They have 5 unanswered. It's 24-23 Jaguars in set 2. Set point, Brian Garmos. Bailey Jones, Caesar. Tapped back to the Braves side. Hines. Akia Jones, block back. Bailey Jones, Hines, free ball it across. Brian Garmos, down the middle, Gonzalez. Pancake by Hines, what a play. Skrid with a swing, Holland Martin. Brian Garmos, Beck finds the floor, and there it is. Augusta takes set 2. A run down the stretch, and the Jaguars win set number 2, 25-23. Disappointment for the Braves, and now Augusta leads 2-0. Back after this on the UNCP Sports Network.
Ever wondered why our sponsor, Lumberton Chevrolet Buick Cadillac GMC, has such a long name? One reason is the tremendous variety of cars and trucks they offer to meet every need. Great-looking Chevrolets, Buicks, Cadillacs, and even GMC SUVs and trucks. They have everything from budget vehicles to the top-of-the-line Cadillacs. So why would you shop anywhere else? Try their quick lube, and while your vehicle is being serviced, you can see for yourself. They are located next to Lumberton High School.
When UNC Pembroke athletes train and compete, Scotland Healthcare System will be a part of the team as the official healthcare provider for UNCP athletics. Led by Ortho Carolina Scotland orthopedic physician Dr. Richard Alexander, their specialist will cover every football and men's basketball game. From practice drills to kickoff and tip-off, Scotland's medical experts will oversee training staff operations. It's one more way Scotland Healthcare is keeping its commitment to be there for the region, delivering closer care that's better by far.
Adidas is the official apparel sponsor for all 16 of UNC Pembroke varsity athletic teams. Adidas provides some of the most innovative products in the shoe and apparel industry and is one of the most recognizable brands worldwide. We thank Adidas for all its support in offering UNC Pembroke the best for its student athletes. Go Braves!
Lumbee River Electric Membership Corporation belongs to the members it serves. That means their members have a say in how their co-op is run. And with members in charge, you can feel confident that the decisions made are in your best interest and the best interest of your community. Doesn't that sound good? Members know they can trust LREMC because it was created not to make profits, but to deliver on this promise, providing safe, reliable, and affordable electricity. 4 values are the foundation of LREMC's service to its members: innovation, commitment to community, accountability, and integrity. These values represent the cooperative difference and how their co-op earns the trust of members every day.
Adidas is the official apparel sponsor for all 16 of UNC Pembroke varsity athletic teams. Adidas provides some of the most innovative products in the shoe and apparel industry and is one of the most recognizable brands worldwide. We thank Adidas for all its support in offering UNC Pembroke the best for its student athletes. Go Braves!
Lumbee River Electric Membership Corporation belongs to the members it serves. That means their members have a say in how their co-op is run. And with members in charge, you can feel confident that the decisions made are in your best interest and the best interest of your community. Doesn't that sound good? Members know they can trust LREMC because it was created not to make profits, but to deliver on this promise, providing safe, reliable, and affordable electricity. 4 values are the foundation of LREMC's service to its members: innovation, commitment to community, accountability, and integrity. These values represent the cooperative difference and how their co-op earns the trust of members every day.
And we're back here on the UNCP Sports Network. All set for set 3. Augusta leads the Braves 2-0. There's a kill for Augusta. It's Jessica Hedrick on the hammer. It's 1-0. A lead here for Augusta. It's a kill for Augusta again. It's 2-0 now here in this second set. Braves were on top. Tough finish to set 2. It was 23-18. 7-0 run to finish out that second set for Augusta. Tough break for the Braves. That's Raven Oates on serve. UNCP down 2-1 in this third set. Wow, diagonal shot on the slide, but someone was in the net, and it was the Braves. So UNCP called for being in the net. It was Ellie Hicks, the sophomore outside hitter. It's 3-1 now. Augusta leads here in this set. Ashley Caesar set to serve it across. Brian Garmos, back set, swing and a kill for Chloe Allen. Tough situation, or is it? Was actually Hedrick, excuse me. Jessica Hedrick there on the kill. The junior 6'2" middle blocker. So Augusta in control. Braves overall for the match are hitting 114. Augusta hitting 218. Some of the stats there from that wild second set, again, in which Augusta won it with a feverish run down the stretch. Braves ended up hitting 081 there in that set. That one really started to drop down the stretch. Both defenses played pretty well. Augusta with a 118. Big turnaround in that set number 2 is for the Braves defensively. 5 blocks. They were all early in that second set, though. Braves another point, 5-4. Hannah Tallier on serve, the freshman. Punches it over with the right hand. Martin, Brian Garmos. Swing and a nice dig by Oates. Swing for Hicks, finds the line. Beautifully done. What a play by Oates there on the dig. And Ellie Hicks, who got the kill, has been productive in her playing time she's gotten. This is her 5th match play of the year. When she's played, she's hitting 300. Hicks on the swing, off speed, kept in the air. Brian Garmos, off speed, Beck, block back, but it goes out of play off the pin. Point Augusta, 6-5 rather. Jaguars lead the Braves in set number 3. It's the first of 3 straight home matches for UNCP. Your opportunity to check out the Braves here at the Lumbee Guarantee Bank Court. There's an ace for Augusta, 7-5. Holland Martin, or rather Beck, excuse me. Braves at 32 straight Peach Belt losses, but playing well here in this one. Just a tough breaks down the stretch. Tough start to set 1 and then a bad finish to set 2. Outside of that, UNCP's really played well here against an excellent Augusta team. Jaguars now up 8-5 in this third set. It's Mckenzie Beck, the all-conference performer. Swing for Hicks. That find the back line, it did not. Point Augusta, 9-5. That's to the chagrin of UNCP faithful. They thought that one found the back line. Again, Beck still on serve. She led the team last year in kills, aces, and points. A lot of different categories. She was in the top 10 of the Peach Belt. Another point for the Jaguars. They're up 10-5. It's a timeout taken here by UNCP. Let's give you some of the numbers for Mckenzie Beck. She was third in the Peach Belt in kills. It's the senior Mckenzie Beck. Fourth in aces, fifth in assists, seventh in total attacks, ninth in hitting percentage, 10th in digs. That's kind of the resume, if you will, there for Mckenzie Beck. Leading the way for an excellent Augusta team that's 11-3 on the year. And as you've seen throughout this match, a lot of other talented players. Jessica Hedrick, Chloe Allen, Guvia, Holland Martin, of course. That was some excellent matches and seasons as well. UNCP, a young, talented squad themselves. They've shown they can go toe-to-toe with teams like Augusta. But I mentioned it earlier, Braves a little bit inconsistent at times. Part of the thing that Coach McGill has talked about wanting to improve. UNCP is honest with themselves. There's Warren with a swing over the back line. And it's a point for Augusta. 11-5 now. There's Beck on serve. The right-hander punches it over. Line drive, another service error. 8th service error for Augusta. Only 3 for UNCP. Also, 5 aces, though, to be fair, for Augusta as well. Shannon Scrid. Quick set down the middle and a kill. Kind of an interesting play there. The pass to Frazier was a little bit lower than she anticipated. She leapt in the air and then kind of pushed that one over from her neck. Shows how athletic she is, still able to find the pocket in the defense. Down on the floor, 12-6 Augusta. There's the hard-hitting server. Check this out. And, well, that's an error, but that doesn't take away from how hard it was. She really goes aggressive. She's going for an ace every serve. It's fun to watch. But she racks up the service error that time. 9th service error for Augusta. UNCP taking advantage. Back on serve. There's Bolton. Hines with the dig. Bailey Jones with the dump. Kept in the air by Bolton. Beck free balls it across. Bailey Jones. Caesar off speed. Martin. Jones. Gonzalez. Wow. Scrid with a beautiful left-hand dig. Crowder. Down to the floor. Kayla Crowder picks up a kill. It was well handled initially by Guvia. Just a little bit of a miscommunication there on the Augusta side. So 12-8. Hines. Martin. Beck. Martin again. Free ball. Oh, it lips over the net. That's a kill for Martin. She'll take it. Holland Martin, gotta give her credit. She has really not made many mistakes tonight. She has 13 digs, 1 kill, and 1 assist, but really defensively is where she's made her mark, of course, as an excellent libero. There's a service error from Allen, 10 of them now for Augusta. And I think Coach Quarles knows what to talk about with her team when this one's over. Not only are you giving away free points, but it's kind of a momentum breaker when you're giving the ball back to UNCP with those side outs without them doing much work. That time they did work. Augusta did it with a kill, and they're up 14-9 in this third set. Cherokee Brian Garmos punches it over. Bailey Jones, Caesar. Off speed, finds the floor. Ashley Caesar with a kill. It's 14-10. Braves hitting .071 here this set. Augusta hitting .667. Yet it's still a pretty close set, 14-10. There's Brian Garmos. Right down the middle, an absolute hammer. Gonzalez. And when the middle blockers, for the most part, for Augusta get downhill down the middle, there is not a lot the Braves have been able to do. They got some height and athleticism on this Jaguars team. In the middle blocker position. Akia Jones gets a kill. 9 kills now for the senior. She leads the Braves. Tied with a match high. Jessica Hedrick has 9 on the other side for Augusta. But Jones also deserves credit. She's hitting .292 with 4 blocks. Caesar serves it over. Brian Garmos. Swing by Frazier, kept alive by the Braves. Here's Ellie Hicks. Finds the floor. 15-12. Braves looking for a run in this third set. Augusta leads 2-0. The swing for Frazier. Wow. Slam down. Not a lot the Braves can do with that type of powerful swing. Tried to get under that one for a dig, but that's a tough situation. 16-12 Augusta. Martin serves it. Oates, Jones, Warren. That's a kill. 16-13, Breanna Warren. Heck of a match for her. She now has 7 kills. Hannah Tillier on serve. That's a point for Augusta. Good effort by Oates, diving to her right. Couldn't get under it. Season high in kills for Breanna Warren, the freshman, so career high was she had 7 kills against Coker. Tonight, Breanna Warren is already at 7. There's another one for the Braves. 17-14 now. That was Hicks on that last kill. She has 5 kills herself, hitting .500. There's Gonzalez, dug out by Hines. Off speed, kept in the air. Hicks, swing for Frazier, dug out by Hines. Jones, Crowder, off the block, another kill for UNCP. Kayla Crowder with her 6th kill of the match. Second on the team this year in kills per set. Didn't play a lot early in the season. That's the only reason she's not up there in the top 2 for total kills. Here's Warren on the slide, block back. Frazier and Allen both in the area. It might have been an individual block there for Alyssa Frazier, sophomore out of Aiken, South Carolina. And it's 18-15 now. Left hand slap across, kept alive by Hines. Swing for Warren, block back. Braves tried to keep it alive, but another block for Augusta. 3rd block of the set. 6 total blocks now for Augusta, 19-15. It's interesting, Braves have 5. It was all within the first 7 points or so of the second set. Pretty wild stat there. Joust at the net on the Braves side. Free ball back to Augusta's side of the net. On the slide. That went off the top of the net, I believe. It's a joust. Free ball it across. She couldn't. Tried to. It goes right into the net. I think that should have been a 4-hit violation anyway. I believe this swing from Allen didn't go off the block. I think it hit the top of the net, and then it was hit again by Bolton. But UNCP ends up getting the point anyway. There's Jones. Caesar off the block. Braves hanging around here at set 3, looking to avoid this sweep here in the Peach Belt opener. Hines. Beck from the attack line to Gonzalez. Miss-hit that. That should have been a 4-hit violation. That was off the net. That was off the net. That should have been a 4-hit violation. Augusta's given the point. Augusta's swing clearly went into the net. And they tapped it back to the UNCP side. And they end up with the point. 2017. Overpass from Talir. Beck. Bolton. Dug out by Scrid. There's Crowder. Finds the floor. Nice swing and a kill from Kayla Crowder. It's 20-18. Braves still right in it. Obviously not an easy call in those situations. It's tough, difficult to see many times if it goes off the block or off the net. I can't often tell. So it was a close play certainly, but that one looked to me like it did go off the net. Regardless, UNCP got the point back. It's 20-18. Augusta leads 2-0 if you're just joining us. There's the swing from Gonzalez, kept alive by Hines. Scrid, Crowder, nice job by the Braves. They get it on the side of the Jaguars. Beck, Gonzalez finds the back line. Bullseye for Gonzalez. 21-18. Wow, great effort by UNCP to get that ball across. But Augusta cashes in and gets a kill. 21-18. Brian Garmo serves it across the UNCP side. Here's Akia Jones right at the net. Blocked back. Hines can't keep it alive. Good effort from her trying to pancake it. And 22-18, timeout UNCP. Braves are struggling. Well, this one is pretty straightforward here in this third set. Augusta's hitting .483. They've compiled 15 kills. On the other side, Braves have 12 kills, but they're only hitting .222. Not a terrible percentage there, but defensively is where UNCP is struggling a bit. Also, Augusta has 4 blocks here in this third set. Your coach Quarles for the Jaguars, obviously you're going to focus on those service errors, 10 of them for Augusta. The Braves only have 3, also 3 service aces. UNCP has been pretty solid on serve tonight. Not necessarily receiving serves. They have relinquished 5 aces, but it's not the category UNCP will look towards. It's going to be that defense trying to work on containing an athletic and big team like Augusta, who's hitting .269. Easier said than done, of course. And Hines leading the way with 17 digs and the dig category. In terms of blocks, Akia Jones has 4. 2 for Warren and 2 for Caesar. There's another service error right on cue, point for UNCP. So now it's Raven Oates on serve for UNCP. She'll punch it over. Brian Garmos, back set for Hedrick. Wow, dug out well by Bailey Jones. Akia Jones, far side. It's a 2-hit violation. Tough break, 23-19 Augusta. Gonzalez on serve. Line drive, knuckleball off the chest of Scrid. Oates high in the air, back to Scrid. Her swing off Martin, scrapes the ceiling. Brian Garmos. Swing and a attack error from Emmy Ingles. The freshman's first appearance. Got a decent opportunity and hammered that one into the net. 23-20, Jaguars lead in set 3. Augusta looking to bounce back from their loss at Georgia College on Tuesday. There's an ace from Caesar. UNCP not going back down yet. 4th ace of the match for the Braves. First for Caesar. Off the block and straight down to the floor. Couldn't tell if that one, which side of the net that was on, but ultimately it was on the UNCP side. It's Jessica Hedrick, the junior. Here it is, match point, 24-21, Holland Martin. Bailey Jones right at the nets. Back set, Akia Jones off the block, kept alive by Brian Garmos. Martin to Beck, kept alive by Jones. Akia Jones. Oates, free ball. Little finesse, kept alive by UNCP. Scrid. Gonzalez. Brian Garmos. Allen. Nice job by Bailey Jones. Hines. Akia Jones off the block, finds the floor. What a point. Nice rally. UNCP gets the point ultimately. Double-digit kills for Akia Jones. And for Akia Jones, that's now 6 straight matches in which she's had double-digit kills. Slammed down by Shannon Scrid. 24-23 here in set 3. Timeout, Coach Quarles for Augusta. She wants to end this match now, and the Braves are staying alive. So UNCP, whatever happens, we're certainly going to look back on that second set and think what could have been there, as they were up 23-18, relinquished the final 7 points of that second set. And even in set 1, in which the Braves lost at 25-19, they got down to such a, dug themselves a big hole early. They're down 4-0 and then 12-5. Did battle back, but you just can't go through those long droughts. And every team goes through them, but it's just difficult to bounce back from those when you have such long droughts, which happens to UNCP once in a while. So that's kind of part of an experience. It happens. Match point opportunity for Augusta still. Here's Beck. That's a kill, and that's the match. Augusta takes set 3, 25-23, and sweeps UNCP to start off Peach Belt Conference play. Beck with that kill, picked up her 8th. She also had 17 assists, 3 blocks, 5 digs. Couple aces. Bring that up because she's one of the best players in the entire conference, and she showed it tonight. But UNCP, heck of an effort. Some stretches of play that they'll regret in this one, but you got to give them credit for how they played here at home against a very good Augusta team who just improved to 12-3 on the year, 2-1 in the PBC. UNCP now 3-10 on the season, 0-1 in Peach Belt Conference tilts. Overall, let's give you the final stats for this match. For UNCP, leading the way was Akia Jones, 10 kills. Again, 6 consecutive matches now with double-digit kills. She also had 4 blocks and a couple of digs, hitting .259. What a match for the senior. 7 kills for Breanna Warren, tied a career high. She had 7 earlier this year, did the freshman against Coker. A couple blocks for the middle blocker as well. Kayla Crowder, 7 kills and a couple digs. Ellie Hicks had 5 kills and hit .500. Heck of a performance there for her. Elsewhere for the Braves, 27 assists for Bailey Jones. She also had 11 digs, so a double-double for Bailey Jones, who's really putting together a great season. 17 digs for Anna Hines and 10 digs for Shannon Scrid, who also racked up 3 kills. For the match, the Braves hit .155 compared to .261 hitting percentage for the Augusta Jaguars. 7 blocks for Augusta compared to 5 for the Braves. And again, I mentioned it earlier, but it's very interesting about that block category stat. Those 5 blocks all came within the first, 8 points or so of the second set. Pretty amazing to have all those 5 blocks condensed in that time span. But again, it just goes back to consistency for UNCP, not able to find it tonight. Leading the way for Augusta, 10 kills for Jessica Hedrick. She hit 600, and also had 4 blocks. Savannah Gonzalez had 9 kills, 7 digs. 8 kills for Mckenzie Beck. Mentioned her stat line earlier. Slew of other statistical impressive marks as well. She hit 368 in that column. Chloe Allen with 6 kills. She hit 312. Alyssa Frazier had 4 kills and 3 for Bolton Blair. 21 assists leading the way was Cherokee Brian Garmos. 15 digs for Holland Martin and 10 digs for Natalia Gueva. I'll do it for this broadcast again. 3-0 sweep. The Braves fall to the Augusta Jaguars to start off Peach Belt Conference play. The good news, UNCP's got a chance to bounce back tomorrow. It's going to be pretty early. They'll be playing at noon, so they're going to have to try to wipe the slate clean and move on to the next one, as they will be playing Georgia College tomorrow at noon. And they also play tomorrow at 3 against Chowan. So again, 3 straight home matches. This is the first of 3 straight, as they have 2 tomorrow. You got 2 opportunities to check out the Braves volleyball team tomorrow. You can also head to the UNCP football game, of course, at 7 p.m. over at Grace P. Johnson Stadium. And tomorrow, of course, is Parent and Family Appreciation Day. So good opportunity to treat yourself to a day checking out UNCP athletics. Again, another Peach Belt Conference match with Georgia College at noon, and then Chowan at 3 p.m. And UNCP football in action against Newberry tomorrow evening as well. That'll do it for our broadcast here on the UNCP Sports Network. Thanks for spending your Friday evening with us. Thanks to Josh Reed, who's running the camera for us tonight. Sam Jellick, our director and producer. I'm Chris Clayton. Join us tomorrow bright and early. Well, I guess it's all relative, but pretty early at noon. And then we'll have football for you at 7. Have a great night.